at the heavy silence of dawn, men rode out knowing they may never return. But what they carried wasn't just swords and armor. It was the name of a land, a name written in blood and honor upon the edge of steel. Tsushima, not just an island, but a wall standing between the east and darkness. And this was the beginning of a legend born in the flames of war. A legend of a man who walked in silence, and in the shadows brought an empire's enemies to their knees. Not for revenge, not for power, but so that his homeland would never be forgotten, and his voice would echo in the wind forever. They thought he would fall and never rise again. But a warrior's will is not bound by flesh and blood. He carries the pain not as a burden, but as a vow. For every friend lost, he finds strength in sorrow. For every wound, he finds clarity in rage. And even when his body begs for rest, his soul stands tall like a mountain in the storm. This is not the end. This is where legends rise. No sword, no strength, only wounds and silence. But still I move. A heart refuses to surrender. In shadows I search, not for revenge, but for a piece of myself. And when her voice breaks the quiet, I remember I'm still human. In the midst of chaos and bloodshed, she finds him, a flicker of hope in a world torn apart. She reaches out, her voice steady but filled with urgency.
Please, hide.
Shield Lumini! Rise!
You're not meant to face this storm alone. We must move like shadows, unseen, unheard. Her eyes hold the weight of countless battles fought and lives lost, yet she carries a fierce resolve. He wants to fight, to charge headfirst into the storm, but she knows the true strength lies in patience, in survival. So she leads, and he follows, bound not by orders but by trust, by something deeper. In war, courage is not just about the sword. Sometimes it's the quiet courage to survive, to protect, and to wait for a better dawn. He moves silently, shadows blending with shadows, every step careful, every breath held tight. The world around him is a maze of enemies, eyes sharp and unforgiving. But he doesn't falter, because she's ahead, guiding him through the darkness. He watches her every move, learning when to pause, when to slip by unnoticed. In this dance of danger, silence is their only weapon. One wrong move, and the night could swallow them whole. But with her leading the way, hope flickers, fragile yet unbreakable.
Taro. Shit. Bastards found him.
Stand watch. We'll search the house. Answer for this.
Maybe they hid your katana inside.
They must be here.
He steps into the silent room, dust dancing in the light, the weight of the past thick in the air. There, a box forgotten by time. Inside it rests a katana, long, elegant, deadly, the steel of legends. He lifts it with reverence, the blade whispering as it slides gently from the sheath. And in that breath, he is no longer alone. A memory floods in, his master, calm and fierce, guiding his hands under a crimson sky. Every strike must have purpose, the voice echoes. Every blade remembers. He closes his eyes. The war may be new, but the warrior was forged long ago. Every legend starts somewhere. Stick around.